عن أبي هريرة قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله تجاوز عن أمتي ما وسوست به صدورها ما لم تعمل به أو تتكلم. Muttafaqun alayh. This hadith mubarakah is muttafaqun alayh, which means that this hadith is reported by Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim in Sahih al-Bukhari and in Sahih al-Muslim. Hazrat Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu reports that our beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that undoubtedly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forgiven the thoughts of my ummah, the thoughts that are developed in the heart or in the mind, in heart, are forgiven until or unless those thoughts come into practice or uttered. Mean person says it with his tongue. This was the literal translation of Hadith Mubarakah. From this hadith we understand that there is no accountability on evil thoughts, and this is indeed the exclusivity and the speciality of this ummah. In the previous ummahs, the evil thoughts were also accountable. Keep in mind that evil thoughts is something else and evil intention is something else. Although there is no accountability on evil thoughts, but there is accountability on evil intention. Let's take an example that a person makes intention of kufr. That is indeed kufr. If a person says, I will become kafir, na'uzubillah, he became kafir immediately. Shaykh Abdul Haq Muhaddis Dehlvi rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, he writes that bad thoughts which come in the mind, in the heart, all of a sudden, they come, they go, they don't stay there for long, are called hajis. Now these thoughts which are called hajis, they were forgiven to the previous ummahs and they are forgiven to this ummah as well. Then there is a thought which comes and stays in the heart. That was not forgiven to the previous ummahs, but those thoughts are forgiven to the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And if with those thoughts person finds pleasure, that is called hammun, and those thoughts also don't have any accountability on this ummah. If, for example, person is thinking something and he is enjoying, although it might be an evil that what he is thinking, but there is no sin upon him. But if with that he has an intention or he made a resolution in his heart that he is going to do this, that is a sin. Because intention of a sin is sin. Although there would be no penalty, there would be no capital punishment on this type of sin. So if a person makes an intention of committing adultery, that would not be regarded an adultery, but it is sin. So this is important to understand the difference when your thoughts become sin and when they are not sin. Then at the last part of hadith, it is said that till person practice according to the thoughts or he says according to the thoughts. This tells us that in the verbal sins, your words are considered. So your words would be counted and evaluated. And in practical sins, your actions are counted and assessed. So therefore, Fuqaha Ikram, the jurist, will see your words and they will see your actions, and according to that, they will explain the law of Sharia or enforce the law of Sharia.